Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Friday the 12th, and today was an absolutely beautiful day weather-wise. Sun was out, wind was blowing, didn't get too hot, it got nice and warm but not overly zealously hot. I ended up getting up this morning and headed down to a flea market in Missouri with a neighbor of mine. We rode down together in that, kind of checked it out. He sets up and vends out of there on Saturdays. We went down today to he could bullshit with his friends, do a little shopping, and see what he could find. Kind of walked around. I found a few different items I thought I wanted. There was about four of them that I was really excited about, and I probably would have paid good money for, but I couldn't find a vendor. I found the people next door to it. They didn't know what the pricing was. Nothing was marked on pricing on all four items. Couldn't find the vendor that actually owned the booth and that, so I just gave up and said to hell with it. Found a couple items that were cheap items I was going to try and do other things with, like to kind of build into bird feeders or different stuff. And had in my hand, I thought I've got enough of that crap around that just, it wasn't as pretty as that, wasn't as neat as that, wasn't quite as, interesting. Decided to hell with it, I wasn't going to bother even with it. So even at $1 a piece for a couple of items I had in my hand, I thought, it's really just not worth it. I got so much other shit to get rid of, so much other stuff to build and to work with that I'm just dead to hell with it and save myself a couple bucks. So definitely had a good time, walk around, met a few nice people. Rutledge is where I went, down in Missouri. And the flea market's really kind of going to hell. It used to be a giant, monstrosity type thing that you almost couldn't see in a full day. And I saw the whole thing in about 4.5 hours. And I wasn't rushing myself. I wasn't looking at every single item and every single booth. But I kind of felt like I got a pretty good overlook of everything that was worth seeing. There's a lot of booths there that have been there for quite a long time, especially the permanent booths. They have buildings. And they don't have to pack it up, they don't take it home in the weekdays, which is great. It makes it nice for them, but at the same time, it sucks for everybody else because with that factor, if you're packing it up and hauling it home, you're more likely to go, this is junk, I'm going to get rid of it, instead of bringing it back next month, and they just leave it sitting there getting dirty and filthy, dusty, all that good stuff. So other than that, went from there, got done at that flea market. Did find a really cute puppy I wouldn't mind having, but it's a little young. It was a curried mountain dog that I wasn't really that big a fan of, don't know much about him. So I couldn't be a big fan of them. So I went ahead and passed on it. It was only $100, but it was one of those deals that I couldn't do the research down there. My iPad didn't have any service down the timber where I was at, where the dog was. Just said to hell with it. I'm not really big into buying a dog. I'm looking to adopt one. I'm trying to find a dog that needs a better home kind of thing. I'd also like to find a year-old dog that's ready to start running. Because this little puppy, I'd have to go get like a backpack or a cart or something to push him around in, because he would definitely not be able to run for a good 6 months minimum, maybe even a year before he'd be able to run and keep up with me. And I kind of like to have a dog that's ready to run tomorrow. At least on the shorter runs and work his way up into the 20-mile stuff. So definitely that didn't work out for me. We left there, headed on down the road to a place called Colonial, I think it is, or I'm not sure. It's something that's just on down the road to where the flea market is now Rutledge was set up originally. They moved up the road to where they're at now and other stuff, and that's actually open 2 weekends a month instead of one. And it's also Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it seems like everybody there is nicer. I don't know what it is. The vendors and stuff all seem to be more pleasant. Even the people shopping there seem to be more pleasant. So I don't know if it's just better management or what's going on. There's a few different buildings down there, the permanent buildings that are for sale. And I've been kicking the idea around about maybe buying one and doing the flea markets like first and second weekend of the month. And I thought about maybe buying one. I'd like to find somebody who's wanting to sell a building that's already empty. It seems like everybody wants to sell their building and all their inventory. I don't want their damn inventory. I just want the building and stuff. I even thought of buying my own building, set it up down there, and I might do that too. I might also come get down and try and set up and try it out for a couple weekends and see how it does with just like a canopy up and that kind of thing. So we'll have to see and kind of go from there. I would like to find somebody with an empty building that would rent it to me for the month for the first 2 weekends. See if it's worth the crap. See if I got anything that anybody wants to buy. And if I do decent down there, then go ahead, maybe buy the building from. But you're dropping $4,500 on a building and a little camper type thing in the back and all the inventory. It's definitely a lot of money to drop out if it's not something I'm going to be able to sell the stuff. So that's pretty much what the day was. Got back home, decided to do the mowing, so I went ahead and mowed all 5 yards. Got 3 of them mowed here. Actually jogged across town about a mile and a half over to the other house I need to mow. Mowed a couple yards over there. Jogged myself back, and then went ahead and thought, okay, I'm good. Gonna go take my shower and that. Went ahead and got cleaned up. Then found out my mom said that her turn signal wasn't working. Also found her backup lights aren't working on her car. So decided to go ahead and fix that. I was kind of in the mood of fixing that. So went ahead and got that all knocked out. Went up to the parts store. Of course, they close at 8. It's almost 9 o'clock and I'm working on this stuff. Ran out to Walmart, as much as I hate to say. I went to Walmart. They had the light bulbs I needed. Came home. Now it's dark. I'm out trying to fix it with my lights and stuff. Got it all working. Got it all ready to go. And now our car's wrapped up. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm exhausted. I finally sat down. It was about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Sat down and got myself my first meal of the day. That was kind of nice. I was kind of glad to be eating something. I was definitely hungry in that. So definitely a good thing there. So got a couple things on YouTube. Watched that kind of deal. Dropped a couple messages to some people. And now I'm just ready to just wrap it up and call it a night. I am super tired. I'm exhausted. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm good to go. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.